Augustus, the man who transformed Rome from republic to empire in the long and storied history of Rome. Few names stand as tall as Augustus. Born Gaius Octavius in 63 BCE, he would become Rome's first emperor, ruling for over 4 decades and fundamentally reshaping the Roman world. While Julius Caesar often gets the spotlight for shaking the foundations of the Roman Republic, it was Augustus, his adopted heir, who completed the transformation. But who was Augustus? And how did he turn a fractured republic into a powerful and enduring empire? The heir of Caesar, a young man in a dangerous world. At just 18 years old, Octavian found himself named in the will of his great-uncle, Julius Caesar, as his adopted son and political heir. When Caesar was assassinated in 44 BCE, Rome was plunged into chaos, with powerful factions vying for control. Octavian was young, relatively unknown, and underestimated by many. But through a combination of political savvy, strategic alliances, and ruthless ambition, he quickly rose to prominence. He formed the Second Triumvirate with Mark Antony and Lepidus, a power-sharing agreement aimed at defeating Caesar's assassins Brutus and Cassius. After a series of bloody conflicts, they succeeded, but peace was temporary. Rivals turned enemies. Octavian versus Mark Antony. The alliance between Octavian and Mark Antony eventually collapsed, especially after Antony aligned himself with Cleopatra VII of Egypt. Rome was scandalized by Antony's loyalty to a foreign queen, and Octavian used it to rally support. The final showdown came at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. Octavian's forces decisively defeated Antony and Cleopatra, who both committed suicide soon after. With no real rivals left, Octavian became the uncontested master of the Roman world. A republic in name only in 27 BCE, Octavian cleverly offered to restore power to the Roman Senate, a political gesture that won him favor. In return, the Senate granted him the title Augustus, meaning the revered one. Though he avoided the title of king, Augustus held ultimate power. He controlled the military, he managed foreign policy, he influenced Senate decisions. The Roman Republic still existed on paper, but, in reality, Augustus had created a monarchy in disguise. Pax Romana, peace at a price under Augustus. Rome entered a period of relative peace and stability, known as the Pax Romana Roman peace, which lasted for over 200 years. He reformed the military, stabilized the economy, improved infrastructure, and launched vast building projects. His reign saw the creation of a professional standing army, a reformed taxation system, the development of a courier and road network, the construction of iconic buildings, like the Ara Pass's Altar of Peace. Augustus also cultivated an image of moral virtue, positioning himself as the father of the nation and the restorer of Roman values, even as he held absolute power. The legacy of Augustus died in 14 CE at the age of 75. His final words reportedly were, "Have I played my part well in the comedy of life? Then applaud as I exit." His transformation of Rome laid the foundation for centuries of imperial rule. Emperors who followed good and bad would all trace their legitimacy back to him. He was deified by the Senate after his death and became a symbol of order, continuity, and Roman greatness. Conclusion. From republic to empire, Augustus was not just a ruler, he was a political architect. He took a Rome torn apart by civil war and reassembled it under a new form of government, the empire. His genius lay not only in conquering enemies, but in crafting a system that appeared traditional while consolidating power. Through diplomacy, propaganda, and a deep understanding of Roman values, Augustus did what Julius Caesar could not. He made autocracy acceptable to a people who once prided themselves on republican liberty.